he plans to come see me, and then like right before the trip he says like his car broke down and it's in the shop, and so he didn't know when it would be fixed.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. And before we get into this video, I want to say thank you to those of you who've been supporting the channel for. So the caption of this video says, is 4 hours too far to drive to meet a guy for the first time?
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna answer this for her before we get into the video. Yes, it is too far. 4 hours. I don't think it's a woman's job to drive to go see a man. If a man truly interested in you, he gonna drive to come pick you up to go do whatever that you guys plan to do. So before getting into this video, please like the video, comment down below how do you feel about this video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get into it. Let's see what she has to say.
How far would you drive to meet a guy for a date? So I'm sharing the mistakes that I made so that hopefully someone else doesn't have to learn like the hard way like I did. But so, you know, I meet this guy on a dating app, and we were getting along really well. We eventually like moved off the app, and I shared my phone number, and we were talking every day for like at least a week. And so he had talked about like coming to see me. So he lived in Houston, which was like 4 hours away from me. So it was like a little bit of like an arrangement, like planning needing to be made, right? And so he plans to come see me, and then like right before the trip he says like his car broke down and it's in the shop, and so he didn't know when it would be fixed. So I was like, oh, that's fine, like maybe I can come to you.
So the last minute he said his car is in the shop. Well, I'm not saying he is lying, but I think this man probably didn't want to drive that far, so he was like, how do I get out of this? What should I tell her so she can come see me? Maybe he's not really interested in this woman. So you know, when a man is not really interested in you, he's not gonna drive that far to go see you. That's just the truth.
Along really well. And he was like, I would love it if you could do that. So at first I was like, do I really want to drive to like meet this guy? Like, is that a little bit weird? Do I look, you know, thirsty or some type of way going to go meet him? But I also wanted to be understanding, because I do understand like things happen. Sure. And it just so happened to be like a weekend where we were both going to be free. And I was working like 7 days a week, guys. So like having that weekend free like was like my window. So it's like Friday, and I'm like, I can just go see him. I pack up my car, I head to Houston, and it's like a 4-hour drive there, right? I'm about an hour away, and I call him and I'm like, hey, like surprise, like I'm about to be in your city. And at first he was like really excited, and he was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, thanks for coming all this way for me. He asked me like where I was going to be staying, and I was like, I'm not sure yet. Like, I'm calling all the hotels in the area to try and get a room for tonight. And so he's like, oh, you can just stay with me. Well, I didn't feel comfortable staying with him because I like didn't know him. And so I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll get a hotel. I'm just like struggling right now because I've been trying to call for the last 30 minutes and all of them are booked because of the marathon was that weekend in town. So I'm like, let me just keep trying and then I'll call you. So another 30 minutes goes by and I still do not have a hotel for the night. And at this point, it's like 10 p.m. So I call him again and I'm like, hey, like, I'm still looking for a hotel. Like, I have not been able to get one. He gets so angry. He starts yelling at the like top of his lungs. Like, he is telling like how irresponsible of me was it to like drive without having a clear plan on like where I was going to stay for the night. And I'm like so taken aback because I'm like, you're right. Like, I should have had a plan, but also like, I don't know. I was trying to be spontaneous and like surprise you and stuff. So I'm over here thinking like, it's fine. Like I'll keep looking, even if I have to go like outside of the main city where he was staying to like get a hotel, right? I was thinking it's like no big deal. Definitely not worth like going on a huge yelling rant for. And I think that just kind of like freaked me out because I kept trying to like speak in like a quieter, like calming tone to like see if he would come down. And then he didn't. He just like kept getting more angry. And so I was like, okay, yeah, like this isn't a character trait that I am particularly like attracted to, because if you're like having a disagreement and you're not able to regulate your emotions from like up here to here, that kind of scares me a little bit.
When he started getting angry, you know what you should have done? You should have turned around and go home. Because if he gonna get angry with you just because of that, then this is a huge red flag. You should just turn back and go home. But let's see what happened next.
It's like, oh, like I said, you know what? It's okay. Like, don't worry about it. And so I call around. I get a hotel within the next like 10 to 15 minutes, but I ended up having to pay like a hefty price. Like I think that hotel was like $350 for the night because it was the marathon was happening. And so I was like out, but at the same time, like, you know, it was what was available. So I did it. Well, I was so turned off by the yelling at me, so I didn't call him again after that. I stayed at that hotel for the night. The next day, I went and had like a really nice lunch. So I had like a luxury bath at the hotel. I treated myself to like a fancy lunch before driving all the way back another 4 hours. And so like it was just a lesson learned. Like for me personally, do not make the drive to go see a guy for the first time. And if you do, definitely do not drive 4 hours.
I'm gonna give her credit for not calling this man back, because we don't know what could have happened. A lot could have happened, but we don't know. But I am glad she didn't call him back. And then this is something stupid. Why are you driving 4 hours away just to go meet a man that you met online, not even in person?
I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. Like if he's asking like, can you meet me halfway, and it's like an hour drive and you meet 30 minutes, sure. Anything more than that, I don't know. Like from my personal experience, I'm gonna have to like say no. It's a no for me. Okay. But how far would you drive to meet a guy for the first time? Like put it in the comments.
There's no way I'm gonna let my daughter driving 4 hours to go meet a man. If that man truly interested in you, he gonna drive to come see you. So make sure you guys comment down below, and as always, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time to watch the video. If you're new here, once again, welcome to the channel. Before you leave, don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting the like and the sub button if you haven't done so already. Ellis, I'm out.